Our choir is something that the residents had expressed an interest in, and also we had a resident here recently deceased. It was one of his passions and it was a thing he would have really wanted us to do.
Our programme is about person-centred care, and I suppose it's about facilitating, those opportunities for residents to, enjoy activities that they would have always done, and facilitate normality for them, really. I think initially when Michelle and Tanya and Claire had done the Caru workshops, I think they were very passionate about starting something, resident focused for them. And it was Michelle that came up with the idea for the choir.
It's running every Monday at 2:30. They come down here at 2 o'clock, have a cup of tea. That helps everybody relax and settle in, and then, we're singing for an hour.
Coming in here, I think the first thing I made clear to everyone was it's about enjoyment. So, when you have people hear the word singing, they're like, no, I hate singing, I can't sing, I'm not a singer. And what we really, really emphasise at the start is it's not about this big end result. It's about people enjoying themselves and coming into the circle every Monday and feeling that support and that connection among each other. And, that was what was really important for us.
It's very accessible. I mean, anybody, it doesn't matter, even, people have attended on various weeks. They might be able to sing, they might be able to verbalise. They come, they listen, they're with us.
Talking about how the songs made you feel and how, if they evoked any emotions inside you. And it's great, every week we get feedback from everyone, and maybe we talk about what songs we'd like to do the next week. So it's great, we're building up a lovely, lovely repertoire. So we could have some old Irish songs that evoke emotions, songs from when the residents themselves were young that they learned with their families and the parents around the fire. So yeah, great variety of songs.
The feedback from the residents, while they might have been sad listening or hearing a specific song, one lady said to me, she said, the love I feel in this room, the support, it makes it easier for me to hear that song and also to be able to sing it. And I think that's the core of our project, is that everybody is supported. The openness about, talking about loss and grief and, things that have impacted them. It's just been incredible, and it's been very empowering as well to know that they trust you enough to open up.
On one particular day that I was there, a gentleman who's the husband of one of our residents just turned around to me, and he was really tearful, and I said, are you okay? And he said his wife, who has dementia and doesn't have any verbal skills really at this point, was actually singing the songs, actually the words of the songs, somewhere that was deep in her memory, and I just found it just completely amazing.
You can find yourself in it, and that's what I think a lot of our residents do. They find comfort in it, they find a place that's not home, but it's special, and it's here. Maybe your mobility isn't great, you can travel back through history, back through all your memories, even if you find yourself a little bit restricted here. So it lifts you, it carries you, and then it can carry you back.
They all look forward to it. They're all asking, are you here next week? Are you here next week?
A lot of our volunteers and staff and family members have been, involved in the choir as well throughout the weeks. And their dedication to this project has been incredible. And, even family members, they'd ring up and say, look, I can't make it today, but I'm sending my other sister, but I'll be there next week. And the thing I like about that is they're getting a chance to spend quality time with their family, with their mom or their dad or whoever, and that's really important.
So today we came together after our 10 weeks to perform all our songs we've put together, and our performance is actually live streamed to all of the rooms here in Milford Nursing Home. So it was great to see everyone singing out all their songs they've learned. They picked a lot of the songs themselves as well. It was really, really nice to let everyone hear what they were after been doing for the last 10 weeks.
It's probably the first time in 7 years I've seen my mum be so happy in terms of being part of something, because you lose that when you come into a residence home sometimes, and she did. She loves singing, so while she's not as engaged as she used to be, she fully partook as much as she could, and it was lovely. Like, my mum has dementia, so she doesn't hold memory. She's a short-term memory loss, and among other things. But I kept saying Monday's our day for the choir. So I think that stuck with her, you know, oh, tomorrow's the day for the choir. So that was good, yeah.
I thought it was very enjoyable. I thought the choir were magnificent today. It was probably our best day yet. And I think everybody got something out of it. There was one in particular that's very emotional for me. My mum used to sing it when we were young. So it's amazing that it's resurfaced and has become quite popular again within the community here. I suppose you can talk afterwards about things that might be hidden for years, and the memory of the song and what it evokes it helps, I suppose, is the best way to put it.
I like singing, and I like, you know, I've always liked singing. It went lovely all the way through my time. It went lovely all the way through. Somewhere over the rainbow, my daughter, she's always done that. She's teaching school now.
And I've seen a few faces here that I was surprised had come up and to be part of it. Because generally they would be a little bit shy and a little bit introvert, but music changes everyone.
When people think about healthcare, I think they think about the provision of direct care, like giving medications, doing the nursing care, doing the physiotherapy. But this intervention just was something special and new again. And I think without those kind of therapeutic interventions, especially music and singing, it just brings out something completely different in the residents, and their families are just so impressed. They know this is something unique and different.
There was a lot of them who, you know, they were saying we can't sing and singing isn't for us, but we're here anyway. But the second they opened their mouths, there were such fabulous singers in the group, and nobody knew they could sing. And I think as well, a lot of them didn't even know they could sing themselves.
That is our big thing here. It's my thing, that everybody has a voice here. And we always act as an advocate for all the residents, and it doesn't matter what. From the time I started working here all those years ago, that was my thing. I'd always advocate for the residents, and that's what I think we have done through this project.